Alright everybody, here we go. We're going to do a multiplayer round. Hopefully if I record it, I can stay focused a little better. But I'm going to try to get myself up in the top 100. There I am at 151 currently. So let's see how we do. Hopefully we don't have to wait a while for players. And it looks like we're getting right to it. I love this new format. Competition is amazing. It's a little harder because you have to play a little quicker and you cannot put your phone down, and you just have to kind of dedicate the time to the round. So I'm not able to play as often, but this is the glide turn rive. I know there's lots of different ways. I think some people just lay up short in the middle, a lot safer. You don't have to risk going out of bounds, but this should hit the pyramid there, hopefully give me a shot at kind of making it up and in, but this is not the ideal angle. I'm gonna go with the harp just to give it a little more fade at the end, maybe give us a chance here. Oh no, we just got really lucky that didn't bounce off the pyramid. I'm just not used to throwing from that corner there. But worked out, we still got our birdie. Looks like we're going to be tied with Fipster and probably Jack Straw, unless that was his third just now. So it's always good to have, you know, a full card, 4 players. There's more opportunity for points. So there we go, tied for first. I haven't completely figured out the rating system, but for the most part, especially up at this higher level, each person you beat, you're going to get 4 points, and then each person you lose to, you'll lose 4 points. So it's not a exact system. I think it depends on how good the people are you're playing, and what level you're playing at. But for the most part, that's kind of the one consistency that I've seen, is 4 points for each person you beat. So if you get coming first all by yourself, it's usually going to be 12 points to your rating. But again, as you get higher up, that might change a little bit. And then when you're lower down, I think you can advance a little quicker. Oops. This is going to be glide skip around the right side. Try to make sure we don't go in the water here. Should have plenty of fade here to get back and keep us safe, unless we get some crazy bounce and roll. So we're down here far enough to where we can definitely reach, but it's just too risky even with those rocks up there still. So I'm going to throw the beast, try to just slide it up there next to the basket, and hopefully not roll back down the hill. Well, that's perfect. Tap in on that hole. I will take any time. Looks like everyone got the birdie. We'll try to check out some ratings here in a bit, but the competition up here is always going to be good. I like to go forehand here. Let's try to go just to the right of that and roll back down. You can get a little farther through this little opening with the backhand approach, but it's just, I'm not as consistent with it. So this will always, if I can get around that first one, it'll give me a chance to throw this in. 275, I think the beast will be enough. See if I can judge this right. Come on back, hit the basket. Oh, right on target, just a foot short. I don't know how that's not a tap in, but that would have been nice. It's always nice to be up at the top by yourself. Again, whenever you tie, you basically just kind of gain or lose nothing. So here's always going to be the light glide rive over the top. It's a little harder with that headwind, but should be able to just get over. I kind of caught the rock a little bit, but that's all right. I'd like to be up there closer to where I can throw the warship, but we're gonna go with the Sapphire accurate roll and see if we can't scare this basket a little bit. Get in there. Oh, That's what I'm talking about. Made up for that last one that I missed. I'm gonna be all alone in first place. Now let's see if we can hold it. I love that sapphire. If you don't have it, get it. If you don't have the beast, then get the Accurate Glide sapphire. But that's just my recommendation. Tons of discs out there, whatever you're comfortable with. So 6 under, we got one at 5 and the other's at 3, so we're sitting pretty good. Not running this one, I'm just throwing the river over the top. Let that wind bring it back a little bit and hope for a tap in. It's going to catch the rock just a hair more than I expected. That's alright. I'm going to throw this just because ever since I switched to the Android, I've been having some slips every once in a while. And I don't want to take any chances outside of like 35 feet. Especially during a multiplayer, I just play a little more cautiously. Try not to lose points. Alright. I'm going to run this one. See if we can't get it to go. This is the warship down there on the basket there with the top chevron. With that wind, I'm just going to go about that much anhyzer. And come on back. Shoot. Well, down there is better than up top, but that was not a great attempt there. Luckily no one aced it, so as long as we can finish it off. We got 2 more holes. 2 holes away from nice 12 points. So let's try not to blow this. Alright, here we go. So if I'm running it, it's the glide skip, but I'm just playing this safe with the glide turn. Straight down the middle. I'm going to take maybe a little bit off of it. Oh, that's too much turn. Get through that bush. But no matter what, I mean, it's hard to miss with that. I'd like to be a little closer. It wasn't the best attempt, but it's still pretty safe and should still be able to. Oh my gosh. Well, find a way. I always find a way to blow it. Look at that. All I needed to do was make it. And now, here we are. Last hole, we're tied. I'm going to go with the glide roll rive. Try to get it down there and maybe a look to throw it in and get the victory. But, let's see, Fipster's yellow. Let's see what he does. I might just wait here and check it out. I'm not near as close as I'd like to be to really run this one. But I kind of like the headwind here. He got the birdie, so I either have to make it or I tie. Stay on target. Dang it. Hopefully I'm not too much into that bush. I'm going to throw it. I'm not even going to mess with this. I'm going to make sure I get through far enough. We got the tie. I blew it on that hole, unfortunately, so we're going to get 8 points more than likely because we tied for first, and then there's 2 below us. 65, not bad. It's hard to get in the 70s. So there you go. There's our 8 points. And I'm just going to see if it pulls up real quick. See if we can see how much I moved up. Probably not much. I'm trying to remember where I was, like 1/60th. All the big dogs up there at the top. I would be happy with top 100. So let's see if we can get there, but definitely not there now, not with 8 points. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we are, 127 now. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Loving this multiplayer. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you at the top.